I don't know how long it's been, but we worked out it's been a while since I've done some anime stuff. Right? It's not like 2 weeks and I'm gonna seem like an idiot. I mean, I'm gonna seem like an idiot anyway, but...
No, it's been a while.
Okay, it's been a while, confirmed. Now you'll seem like an idiot. 2 idiots making videos, here we go. So I thought, you know what would be great? Is what if, instead of experiencing a variety of different anime openings in the one video, what if we experienced many of the same variety? So that's today. I am going to watch every Jojo's bizarre adventure. That's it, right? Opening.
It's right there. Right up the...
Oh, my favorite anime. 1080p, all variants. Variants? Oh my god. I'm pretty sure I watched one of these in one of my anime openings videos, but please don't expect me to pick out which one. My memory just gets like deleted after, not even that, after, what was I saying? Normally when I do a video, I'll say like, and the first one is called, or and the first opening is from, and I don't have anything to say. The first opening is the first opening. Here we go. It might have been the first one that I did. Maybe. Unless they all just used that same opening riff, because that sounded insanely familiar. And I'm also already remembering the vibe. Very, very, very dumb question that I'm pretty sure I know the answer to. The songs change, right? Attack on Titan Season 1 opening is a different song to Season 2 opening. So the Jojo one is going to be different too. I'm not listening to like 25 minutes of just the same song but different visuals, right? Because if not, then I'm pretty sure I've heard this one. Which is great, actually. Good that I've heard the first one. The timing with the bullet shots are great. Is his bizarre adventure into homoeroticism? I'm here for it. I kind of expected a little bit more epic and hype. I forget what the show's actually about, but some of these visuals just don't feel like something from an opening. Like, you look at this dramatic shot and it's just a dude standing up. Oh, he stood up, everyone! It's a very strange way of standing up. I'm gonna move on. I'll be looking at this for ages. What is that, bro? Oh, okay. I'm here for the speed up. That's helpful. Gives it like a bounce towards the end. Why my man look like handsome Squidward? I like that it just kind of ended with a guy shouting. Maybe I didn't watch that one. I don't know. It's like the song sounded so familiar, but the visuals, I was like, if I saw that in another video, I would have pointed out the guy standing up like that. There is no way I would not have caught that. My man just got shot. I don't quite know what's going on. Maybe they just all have a similar vibe. That's probably, I mean, it's for the same show, so I'm guessing they would all have a similar vibe. Otherwise, it would be kind of weird. Like if the next one's just like smooth jazz. I'd be like, damn, what's Jojo up to now? It is such interesting vocal delivery though. I feel like the singer is like taking me on a journey. I don't understand what he's saying, but I can get the feel. You know, I'm being flown down a river of story with the guy's voice, and I am picking up on drama and a little bit of... What the f*** am I speaking about, Andrew? Okay, well that's a lot more. Okay. Different vocalist, different style. I loved whatever was going on with the instrumental there. It's so erratic and so engaging. I'm just excited for this one to pump it up. Why does this guy's voice sound so familiar? Maybe he's done... Oh, it's because he sounds like CG5. I'm like, why does his voice sound so familiar? It's like Japanese CG5. Damn, I wish I remember what 5 is in Japanese.
CG5.
I love this build. Hit me as hard as you want in the face. The whole visual vibe is completely different. The trumpets coming in off beat. Oh, this is fire. He's still got the handsome Squidward vibe going. I don't know if that's a different person, but... Here I am like, oh, I wonder if they're even gonna be all that different. That sounded like it was from a different show, other than the trumpets that kind of made it seem like it was from Jojo, but the rest of it was completely different to the first one, and I loved that. I'm gonna keep like track of what my favorite is. Number 2, I said... I said number 2, but I went number 2. Oh my god. Number 2 is so far my number 1, and now I'm just like eyeing up whatever the third one's gonna be and be like, okay, so like, what kind of genre are we gonna swap to now? What kind of voice are we gonna get? I hope we get like a female voice at some point. That'd be pretty dope. Hello? The second one went, oh, let's have trumpets as the instrument to like accentuate things. The third one just went, hey man, how about some shredding and some double kick? Sound good? No? Well, you're gonna get it. Also absolutely slapping. Very, very solid guitar work. Really weird choices of riffs. Like, it sounded really good, but the way that that guitar kind of went up, I don't know, it sounded slightly off, but in a good way that meshed with everything. It just immediately made me perk up and be like, hello? I was joking about like a huge genre switch. I didn't expect it to go to, it's rock, but it's not that heavy. I don't know. It's got double kick though, so. I didn't genuinely expect that it would shift this hard, and that just makes me excited for all of the possibilities in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Matthew's Bizarre Adventure into JoJo's Bizarre. Number 2 is definitely still my favorite, but number 3 was by far the most exciting and epic one. I'm guessing as the show goes on, the stakes are raising, and the intro as well is like, we have to make this seem like the world is gonna end. Again, I don't know what JoJo's about, so maybe the world is gonna end. Is Jojo stopping the world? Maybe Jojo is trying to make the world end, and that's why his adventure is weird. If you had asked me, hey Matthew, what instrument is this one gonna start with? I wouldn't say like f***ing cello or whatever that is. And I definitely wouldn't have said the vocals would be like, oh, no, no, no. That's not. What the hell? It's a nice note though. Oh, back to electric guitar? This is strange. Bruh, imagine how much product he'd need to just... It's a cylinder, how flat as well. See? The open mouth shouting again. They do it in every one. All right, the speed up of the lyrics is dope. I love whoever's doing the backing vocals. It's just so intense too. Even though the vocals were quite quiet, it was just like this really quiet, aggressive whisper like, ha, ha, ha. So they have like mad superpowers or something? This is definitely a change. Even though I was out here like, oh, we're going back to just electric guitar and stuff, that was still just off into a different direction. It was strange in a good way. So far, I'm just enjoying how they seem to be trying a whole bunch of different things and really experimenting with what they can do within the sounds that they're working with. There's the cello. Is this not the same? Is this not the same song? I can't tell if it's different. Well, that was different. I've been sitting here watching this whole intro being like, oh, it's just been the same thing, the same intro, the same song. And then they just hit me with this. Where did that come from? Who's that guy? And why is he just interrupting the intro with like a distorted bass punch? Oh. Okay. Okay, Chad. Why he walking like that? Let me tell you, that without context was so surreal. I'm sure it makes perfect sense when you know what's happened in the show, but a guy just swaggering in like this with a weirdly animated walk, his Chad lips and smile, and then just going... It was just so odd, in such a unique way. Why do they seem like a pop group now? After the intro we just had, now we're getting whatever this is? This just feels like a completely different anime. This is the kind of music that I imagine characters doing like a little shimmy dance to. Like instead of some epic thing, it's just characters going like little arm flail and like a leg kick as they like run off into the sunset. Why is it suddenly so happy? The last one literally had a guy invading the intro to beat the shit out of the main character. I'm so confused. Didn't I literally say that that's the, oh, they're doing the, oh my god! That is like literally the dance that I just showed. This is so fucking weird, man. I love that these intros will just have like a whole bunch of people doing ordinary things, like interacting or like literally dancing, pointing to the camera like, and then suddenly in will come some guy that like kind of looks like a literal monster that's about to beat up someone. It's whiplash, man, I'll tell you that. Same visual, but different intro. I mean, this music is a lot more upbeat and hype, but it's the same visuals. Is the guy gonna come in and punch the screen again? That synth in the background is doing work. Oh, it's been too long since we've had a halftime. I liked that. Are they like... Okay, the only thing that I'm like even slightly getting from this, because sometimes these people just look like normal people and sometimes they look like these crazy weird things. I'm throwing out a guess that like, does something happen to like make that part of them come out? Maybe, because that kid just looked like a normal kid in the last intro, and then in this one, it's the same shot, but like out comes this weird scorpion thing. Is that just like deep within him? It's in his soul, he's possessed, but it only comes out under certain circumstances? I loved these dances, and I love that I was so spot on about that. Hello? That guy's hair was also... How much product did these people use? I like that send-off. Okay, like, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe this is just a very common thing, but isn't it kind of weird to use a different song with the same visuals? Because it feels like the visuals are tailored to tell a story that works with the song, and then if you change the song, it obviously feels very different. But that's why I'm saying maybe that's kind of the point, and it's sort of to do with perspective once something changes. I don't know what. I like how these three are doing like camera smolders, trying to look all sexy, and this guy's just like, oh! That's me, 90% of the time, actually. Okay, like mid-2000s punk rock. I like how filtered those drums are. Both the bass guitar and the electric guitar have this very twangy sound going on. It makes them work together so well to give it this almost like grungy sound, sort of, but definitely much faster paced than grunge usually is. The vocals are a lot more erratic in this one. Oh, I like the grit in his voice. It's got that scratchy sound. Oh, the beat accentuations. Beautiful. Whoa, that felt short. Also, that was a very strange note to end it out on. Oh my god, it just occurred to me that they didn't have like a character shouting while someone went, ah! In the music. I actually don't think they've had that for a couple of intros now. I didn't even notice. Worst reaction YouTuber, I swear to God. I should just quit, delete my channel. I do love that every time I hit play, I have no clue what I'm gonna get hit with. Female vocals, I think? Oh, I like how flowy it is. Okay, there's a bounce and a flow. Oh, I love how simplistic they made that. What the hell is this show about? Every intro just leaves me more and more confused with the content. I really like the delivery here. Oh, there's trumpets too. Everything melds together so well. And of course, harmonies to end it out. How can I complain? This is the previous one, right? Okay, not terrifying at all. I thought it was gonna go in reverse or something. This is weird and I love it. This is, it's so creepy. Like all the, oh, hello, who are we? Not a fan of that. I don't really want someone walking on the side of my house like that, please and thank you. How'd he get there? What happened to gravity? Is he defying gravity? But hold the phone. Sorry to dig into this, but he's sideways, defying gravity. His hair, however, is going up. What's going on there? Which way is this guy's standing normally. The chairs aren't flying up, so is gravity going down, left, and up all at the same time? You know what? Full credit. I'm like, I don't even know how many intros in. I've lost track of what we're up to. But I'm at this point through the video, and somehow I'm still able to be surprised by this show, which is honestly impressive. Not just in weird visuals and stuff, but in sound and style, and just choices that they make around, like, I don't know, smashing the cymbal, reversing everything, pausing the music for a bit while they hone in on some freaky visuals, and then just act like nothing happened. It gives more of a well-rounded idea of what the show is than if they just did a regular song throughout the whole intro. Granted, I haven't watched that much anime, but this just feels unique to me. I can't really think of shows off the top of my head that just do weird stuff like this in their intros. Oh, love a good bass slide. Back to EDM, is it like a genre blend? Oh my god. Violin, maybe? I'm loving the mix of whatever those strings are with the guitar and the drums. We're getting a bit more dramatic again. Every time they do a breakdown, I just get so happy. Is that a plane with an eye? Is that an eye? I think it is. Is that a person?
Pretty sure it's just the propeller.
But that looks like such a pupil and then an eyelid. Am I tripping right now? So we've gone back to crazy ass fighting and so much stuff going on. The last couple felt like, oh, they're in school. And now it's they have to save the world from the planes with eyes. I mean, talk about drama. Oh my god, I didn't even think about it. I wonder if one of the intros is just gonna go like almost full acoustic. I would love that. Oh, that's so smooth, so slow. The gentle delivery of those notes was awesome. It also feels like the change up I needed, like something a bit more low key and a bit more vibey. Is that, oh, it took me a second to realize those aren't like antenna coming out of his face, like tentacles. I mean, he's still freaky as shit, don't get me wrong, but there's a person here, I didn't even notice. Where'd you come from? Okay, well, as I'm talking about low key, they just go back to... Not that I'm complaining, to be honest. They are, like, so good at doing these little breakdowns. And then hit me again. Hit me. I didn't expect them to continue the halftime. That was a banger. That was an absolute banger. This whole time I've been waiting because I still think number 2 is my favorite. And I've been sitting here waiting for something to dethrone it. I don't think that quite did it, but it was close. Just so many good and interesting decisions being made. I feel like I'm so engaged. It doesn't feel like I'm getting bored of seeing the same people over and over again. I'm just excited for what's next. Okay. So they're repeating this one, but each time they change it a little. I love that little intro bit, oh my god. Feels like a video game soundtrack, not gonna lie. Yeah, so he literally just snapped off someone's arm. That's what happened, right? I don't know if those vocals were in there before, but they were kind of haunting. Okay, well, there's the change up. Organ? Hell yeah! But operatic vocals are weird too. Okay. That makes it sound so evil and ominous. I was sitting here like listening intently, being like, oh, I've got to notice in case they change up things. Maybe it'll be subtle. And then suddenly I hear, and then it completely shatters and goes to something else. I wonder if I would have noticed that. Oh, it's the same one again? Okay. I mean, I'm happy to listen to this a third time, oh my gosh. I don't think I'll get sick of how beautiful that sounds to me for some reason. Well, how are they gonna change up this one again? Again, I'm like listening so intently, but I'm pretty sure the change will be obvious. Oh. I'm just laughing because I don't actually remember the last time I heard electric guitar solo over organ. It's so strange, man. Is that a... The main vocals sounded different to me there. I don't know if I'm just hearing things, but did they do a different take for it? It sounded kind of like more emotional and stressed. I love that little like high note out of nowhere. It works so well. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't expect to enjoy watching all of these as much as I am. They're just keeping me so hooked. I honestly thought I might find this fun for the first few and then I'd get a little bit bored, but the amount that they're changing things up as well as how they take the same thing and do it differently is fascinating in all the right ways. Now we're getting completely different. Completely different visual style too, oh my god. Love this already. Oh my god, and I love her voice. I'm so keen to hear how this sounds in a chorus. The backing vocals are awesome. Okay. Oh, dude. I loved the drama before the hit of the chorus, but oh my god, her voice slaps in this chorus. She's got so much power behind her voice, as well as the backing vocals kind of coming in, giving so much attitude. I'm loving this. So I already think that this is gonna dethrone the number 2, finally. The second one will be dethroned by the second last one. Ah, that final higher note. Ah, exquisite. Yeah. Yeah, that jammed. I loved that. Yep, I've definitely decided that has taken the throne. That was so good. I loved it from start to finish. Honestly, I just want to listen to that again. I think this next intro is maybe the last one. You better believe I'm ready. I might turn this up a little just so I can get the intensity. Ooh, I feel like this is gonna have a nice build. The breathiness to her vocals are so good. They do give this kind of emotional weight to the whole thing. I'm not gonna be surprised if this is the last one because it does sound like it has this whole thing of finality to it. She is hitting such lovely notes and doing it so cleanly. They didn't go as like big and hard as I would expect for the last one, but it works. God, the little squeak she had to her voice. Oh, never mind, it wasn't the last one. But it's the same Oh, okay. That makes sense why I couldn't see in the preview if it was the last one. They're using the same song but repeating it in a different way. Oh my god, I'm so excited to see how they change this up now. I mean, I am never gonna complain about hearing these lovely vocals again. I love that palm muted guitar going on in the background. It brings a great sense of rhythm to everything. Oh, I was about to be like, oh, the clock's ticking so loudly, and then people popped up again with the sound glitches. Oh man, the like double time with her voice going like that. Is that a different tempo? Like, is it a full-on different pace? That's really cool if so. I don't know if they've actually changed it. Hold the note. Oh, it's such a nice note too. Loved that. Loved it. Like I said earlier, I did not expect to have this much fun watching these. Nothing against Jojo at all. I feel like I'd think that for any show, like how does a show just keep you engaged with 12 intros? And yet, it did. I think it has a lot to do with how they weren't afraid to just use a whole bunch of different genres and, let's be real, get a bit weird with it. I think the first couple of intros were pretty standard, and then after that they kind of hit this groove and were just like, you know what? We're gonna riff off of our own intros, change things, use the same stuff but also not the same stuff, and just have our own characters like literally interrupt the intro song. I don't know, it was just weird, but I loved it all round. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next time.